So the big picture for this lesson is sinking funds. Sinking funds are used when you have a savings goal and you need to make monthly deposits to save up for something. So basically you're sinking your money into it every month. There are apps that you can use for sinking funds, and what you can do is you can have an account you're saving into, and then you set it up by defining what the funds are for, and you can actually even use just one account for this. And you can basically tell the app how much money you're allocating towards each fund when you invest it. So if your account isn't earning interest, you can do a simple model to estimate the monthly deposit you need to make a savings goal. You just basically divide the amount of the goal by the number of deposits you're going to make, and that tells you how much deposit you need to make. So to earn $5,000 to deposit over 24 deposits, you need to deposit $208.33 each time. And if it's 48 deposits, it's half that, $104.17. 52 deposits, $96.15. Now, if you want to calculate exact monthly deposits, you can consider the interest rate that you're earning on the money that's in the accounts, and then you can really get precise. And there's a nice little complicated formula for that. This formula calculates the monthly deposit based on your savings goal, the interest rate R, the number of deposits, and the time T. There's an example of that. Let's say you want to save $5,000 for a car in 24 months, and your fund is earning 2% annual interest. How much money do you need to deposit each month to make your goal? So you get $5,000 as your goal. The interest rate is 2%. You're depositing monthly, so the N is 12, and the time in years is 2. So you input all that, and then you can calculate $204.36 as your exact deposit you need. You just need to be very careful with this formula. There are a lot of parentheses and order of operations mistakes that could happen here. So just be very careful with your calculator and make sure you're using parentheses appropriately so that you don't make any mistakes. So you can also calculate exactly how much money you're going to have if you make certain deposits over a certain time period. And you can get really precise with this. This is actually probably more appropriate for a retirement savings calculation. Let's say you're able to deposit $300 a month, and you want to know, based on the interest rate and the time period that you have, how much money you'll have at the end of that. You can use this formula here. So here's an example of that. Let's say you're investing $200 a month that earns 5% annual interest. How much money would you have in 25 years? Well, you can see all the numbers entered here, and the amount you get is almost $119,000 if you deposit $200 a month, earning 5% annual interest for 25 years. So that's the big picture for this lesson.